Hey, welcome back to another beautiful day down here in St. George, Utah. We've come back down to put the forms up for the walls and to get all that done. So hopefully this weekend we can get the forms put in and the cement poured and have our cement part of the walls all done. So that's our goal. Let me show you how the footers turned out. They turned out pretty nice. Give you a quick tour down inside here. Excuse the bumpy ride. So this is what we ended up with. Just pulled the wood forms off. They turned out pretty nice on it. So not a lot of bumps or anything in there, which is good. Nice and smooth all the way around. Top's got a little bit of bump in it, but not enough that it matters with the walls. So we should be good on that one, but yeah, formed up nice all the way down and around. All the way down around that edge over there. So yeah, I only see two parts in it where it wasn't the best, where it was kind of there. We didn't bump it enough to even it out, but it's not enough that I worry about, because for the most part it looks pretty good. Turned out solid, so I'm excited for that. So now we get to put the concrete forms in, build the wall of rebar, and then start forming up the wall for the concrete. So stick around and enjoy it, and hopefully you learn something new or have fun watching.
Hey everyone, Kurt here. We are crashing in sticky situation. He doesn't know I have this. We've kind of hijacked his camera, but it's to give you some more content, right? So with that being in mind, make sure to subscribe and comment below. We've got a situation that's not necessarily sticky, but it's definitely wet. We've been working on our basement entrance, digging out the foundation, and he's been providing that content and working on that. However, in the process, we have all this dirt behind me. We've been shifting it, loading it into his dump trailer, getting ready to haul that out. So I came out this morning. As soon as the sun comes up, it starts to really warm up, get nice down here in St. George. And lo and behold, find some water. Wasn't sure if it came off the roof. I was thinking possibly our heat pump, because it will condensate, but not enough what we had down here. And so as I'm digging, I see water spew out. And I start to get nervous because I think our main from the house that shoots past here and goes out to our casita is broke. But on further inspection, that flowing water all of a sudden ceases and then starts to drain back into the dirt, and realize what had happened, what had taken place. There's another line that runs through here, and it's the gray water from the casita goes into a jug, and as that gets to a certain fill level, Mercer pump kicks on, pushes it up this 3/4 inch pipe, which I hear can do around 100 feet vertical, and I think it's like 200, maybe 300 feet horizontal. We're probably around 150 to 200 feet from the casita door. The city hookup for the sewer. Not a lot of vertical, maybe 10 feet, 20 feet, or not even 20 feet, 10, maybe 15 feet at the max. However, what happened is Sticky was digging with his Mini X and pulling all this dirt out, caught a hold of that 3/4 inch pipe, stressed it so much that it broke on the farther north end where we could see the water coming out. So we knew we needed to fix that corner. And I'm glad we seen this before we went through the effort of fixing that, because we would have buried it, not realized it's cracked here, and who knows where else cracked, at least from in between here and the pipe that we buried. So we may even have water leaking through here, not even have known it, depending on the severity. So we're gonna dig this up, and I think instead of trying to fix this spot, we're just gonna tie a new pipe from here all the way to the corner and have to bury that. Luckily this dirt here is not too bad. We dig in Orem or Heber and it's just all rock, to the point where I think I'm using the pickaxe maybe more than I am the shovel. You gotta break up all that rock. But down here it's almost like a kid's playground, a sandbox. Get your shovels out, you dig. Now granted, some of that clay can get a little hard, but for the most part, if you want to dig and shovel and play in dirt and sand, this is about as good as it gets. Very few rocks, a little bit of topsoil, kind of clay. So it's almost fun to dig in. So we're going to fix this up. And let me show you a better view with the camera here. Can you see that hole there? See that water spewing out? That's from our Mercerator pump. And over here, you see the pipe that he had hooked on and pulled it. There we go, pulled it this way as he was digging, flexed, broke over here. We can see the water spewing, but I think we're lucky that we seen it over here as we were messing with this dirt. So I'll let you get back to Sticky and his content. Whew. Get a little pond over here. Let's go fishing. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more of Sticky's content. Who knows, maybe you'll get some more guest appearances from me, Kurt, his business partner and longtime friend. Great guy, Sticky. Yeah, I think that's about it. Till next time, see you around. Everything's wet. Right, steady. I'm gonna get some right now. It's so wet. I use water. But it's the main things we're down there. It's like quickly minutes. But it still uses dirt. Really wet. You have to done with water. What is it?
Alright, here we are in our favorite store again to waste more money on more things. Gotta get that rebar, tie the rebar up. Hopefully we get everything done the way we want. But right now, it's rebar. Still overpriced as usual. Alright. Show you what we've got done so far on this whole thing. Let's get some of the forms in. Forms aren't all the way set, but I got my rebar all tied up, based in. I was mostly figuring out the spacings on everything. I've got these walls in, but they're not bolted all together yet. I still need to put the separators through. So once I'm able to do that, then I can get everything else done. But I think I'm all ready to start setting up those forms. The fun part, setting up the forms. Not doing the concrete though. Concrete's not as much fun. But we're gonna get set forms up, figure out it, make sure we got all the spacing right. Hopefully I got the right forms. I know we're gonna be patching in a few spots that are kind of weird around the cement and things, but we should be okay. So start cracking on that one.
De ropa entonces.
Chris. Okay, so I will show you kind of what needs to be done. So down here in this bottom corner over here, you're gonna have to be able to like climb down into that pit, and then there's these two pin things. Like this, and what you'll do is they've got to go in the spot where this bar is. And so you'll just put one in, actually put it from this side, down there, and it'll go through that little thing, and then you'll put this one in on top of it. But I can't quite reach down there to get it. So you'll probably have to climb into this hole over here on this side.
Okay. Is this stable?
It's as stable as it could possibly be. Alright, hold on, look up at the camera, we're gonna just do this here. Okay, as you know, I'm fat and skinny. I can't fit here, and we should have dug this wall a lot bigger, but my machine broke and we're dealing with what we got. So, we're gonna have Anna put the pin in down there. No, not there. See right where this thing is?
Oh yeah.
Through?
I'm trying to push it a little further.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of crooked, so it might have to push it a bit. There you go, now it's closer.
There we go.
Okay, and here's the other one. I'll put it down on the top so it forces it in. And then if you can take this hammer and pound it down. Ow, good thing you're skinny, huh?
Not skinny enough.
Not skinny enough. Shouldn't have eaten breakfast this year. Keep going, good job. Keep going, good job. Perfect. Okay, that should be good. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna have to bring you back so you can retake these out when there'll be even less room because this is going to be all. So get skinnier in like 2 weeks.
I'm not going to be able to get skinny.
Ah, no. Don't give up so soon. Alright, awesome. I should probably be able to get all the rest.
Oof.
If you can.
Now I have dirt in my shoe.
I told you to get your good shoes on. I mean, your bad shoes on.
What do you need bad shoes? This is the only pair of shoes I have.
Oh, you should have thought ahead.
I wasn't expecting any work.
Anna, you come here to work.
No, I don't. I come here
Come
because
to
I
St.
have
George to work.
I come here because I have to, because I can't stay at home for the entire weekend.
Yes, you can.
I
Next
thought
weekend,
the
just stay at
parents were
home.
gonna let me.
Next weekend, you and your mom are staying home.
Okay.
And that is why you have children. For projects like that. That's the only reason. You just kind of raise them up. And then once they get too big, you kick them out of the house. But until then, you use kids to get in a little small spot. I know, child labor, all that crap. Psh, who cares? Alright, so I'm getting these whalers in over here. It's been kind of a pain, get the walls straight. The whalers are what you put in with the 2x4, these little brackets, and it pulls your wall straight if your 2x4 is straight, but at least it gets it closer than without. So did that on the outside, trying to get a little bit more level on the inside. Have to build some custom forms for right in here because, well, I didn't have enough of the other little forms right here. I should have just had an 8 foot by 8 inch form, but I didn't have that. I had I had four 4 foot by 4 inch forms, but I had to use 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside to get this wall level so we could brace it off. So now I have to build custom forms,
which are started
through here, and then something in the corner over here, and we should be mostly done. So we had a little bit of a problem here with it not being a good 4 foot wall. A 4 foot piece went underneath just a little bit, so I needed like a 3 foot 11 inch piece. That'll make 3 foot 11 inch forms. So we'll just do a custom form along this wall as well too. And then hopefully we are ready to pour. And tomorrow, maybe. All goes well.